What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James, and today I'm kind of just reorganizing, relaxing a little bit. But I got something to tell you first. If you signed up for, or even if you don't, or even if you did and you already used them, if you used your 10 free listings on List Easier, you've got 10 more free. It's all been reset to 0. So if you use 10 and you're still on the fence, you got 10 more. Check it out. List Easier. Click the affiliate link below if you would. I'd appreciate that. And get 10 more free listings. So yeah, so if you're on the fence, you can play again. Play another round. Check out my videos if you want to see how it's done. So I've decided to, like the last 3 days, I've had some like chest, I've just felt heavy and a little bit of discomfort. So, today I'm just not thinking. So I'm just changing some process because I've been overthinking things, especially with, say I have, items that are not on categories yet for List Easier and stuff piling up. And I'm just like, it's just piling up in big boxes and it's just getting overwhelming. I'm like, okay, I got to do something. And then always just trying to do, 50 at a time or something like that. And I'm like, let's just take it back a little simpler. It's quick, so it's just going to add up. So if I do 10 or 20 at a time, it's going to add up over the course of the day. So what I'm doing is, before I had these big boxes and I was separating everything into these big boxes. And I was more concerned about the space in here taking up every inch, kind of like I'm trying to doing in store, downstairs when the items are listed. And I'm like, I shouldn't worry about that in here, because I should worry about turning things over in here as quickly as possible. I shouldn't worry about every little inch. So I'm going back to these banker boxes I've been using the banker boxes for temp anyway. So I'd pull them out of there, do them, and put them in temp boxes. And I would use the banker boxes for temp. I'd use the yellow containers for media for temp. And then also I've got these smaller boxes, the 10 by 8 by 6s. So I'm like, let's just create something where before I do anything, I just divide them up into those boxes. Instead of putting them in those big boxes, I fill up a banker box. That way I can just pull them out, take the pictures, put them back in, and list them. And not worry about the fact that it won't take up the whole cube space, right? So, there's definitely a big size difference. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Worry about when it's filled up, get it listed. And then there's nothing there. So that's what I'm going to work on today. Just getting all this stuff divvied up. And like things like with women's shoes, I've got to figure out, I got to think more category based. So make sure I put all the sandals in one box, women's sandals, all women's heels in one box, and all women's comfortable shoes, flats, in one box. So just trying to keep memorizing and learning the categories so that, and boots in one box, separate box. So I think that's the hardest part right now is the categories you don't know for sure, divvying them up into, their own thing. So purses in one box, so wallets in another box. So And then I've got 3 different sizes. So if it's something like small wallets, I would use this box instead of a banker box, because that means less is in here. And as soon as it fills up, get them listed. So I think that's where I'm just going to go with it and stop worrying about the space in here. More worry about the process and the effectiveness of turning the stuff over. In, out, in, out, in, out. So I'm playing with that today. Getting comfortable with that. Just, I'm just relaxing today. I'm still going to do the videos and stuff, but I think what I'm going to do is on the pulling video, the first person pulling video, instead of putting them together, they're 2 different videos. I'm just going to put the pulling video on the Urban Picker channel, and it'll be like kind of an in and out channel. Items I get in, items that go out. And then this will be my shipping video and any work with me style videos. So I think I'm just going to keep it like that. And any little extra videos like this, going over the numbers, things like that. So I think that's what I'm going to do. So there's no thought process behind it. Just go and do. There has been 2 days now where customers are saying they cannot check out. So apparently there's a big checkout issue going on eBay. Not across the board, but my sales have taken a hit. I think yesterday, I don't even know if I did $600 yesterday. Oh, that jumped up 435 on the media store, so that one did jump up. But my clothing store is taking the biggest hit, $172 yesterday. Since Sunday, it's just been down, down, down. And today on this store, I'm only at $39. So I'm guessing this one's affected the most. And this is the newer store. So this one seems to be affected most, probably with the checkout thing. Also, the checkout is not combining orders properly too on all accounts across the board. So that the checkout is a problem, it looks like, across the whole spectrum of checkout. Is causing issues right now. So it kind of sucks because I've been before I really figured this out, I'm like, because I lowered my percentage, and at first everything looked good. I'm like, all right, nothing's really changed. I'm still making about the same kind of amount of money, which just means more is going into my pocket. And then this happened, so I started questioning if it was because I lowered the percentage. But now I know it's because checkout's broken. Checkout's not working properly. And if that's not working properly, who knows what else is messed up also. So just so you know, there are issues if you're seeing a big slump. Like my clothing store now is down 5% from last month already. So headed in the wrong direction with that. And at first I thought too, it was because I was listing a lot of items, like I would list 100 hats. And then all of a sudden, it was a drop. And I'm like, what the hell? So I was kind of blaming a lot of other stuff until I finally got word on what the problems are. At least I just took an offer on a hat going to France. So I won't worry about my changing of the percentage till the end of the month for a collective number to see where everything sits. And I know with clothing and hats, probably have to use a little bit of a higher percentage anyway, so I'm curious to see. I only took it down 2%, so because I don't have much over here that's under $6, so shouldn't really affect it too much. All right. Just want to give you an update on List Easier and the checkout, and just kind of let you know what's going on with me. I'm feeling better today. Was a little tight this morning, but other than that, we're good. I'm starting my calorie counting today, so I can start dropping some of this weight. My check-in weight this morning was 199. That's the highest I've ever been, and I've been that like 3 times, 199. I usually sit around 194, 195 when I don't exercise. So when I do exercise, I'm usually down around 180. So we'll just drop 20 pounds and find a nice, start eating better and stuff. It sucks getting older, man. Your body just can't burn the stuff like it used to and that anymore, right? So metabolism slows down. You still feel young, per se, but your body's like, no, no, no. All right, I'm getting back to work, finish up this project, because I'm going to get stuff listed today, too. Just, I want to get this project done. So, they don't have stuff like that, stuff sitting around, like just stuff thrown in there that's, those are all audio books. No, those are actually CD box sets that are ex-library. That's what those are. Some of those. One's on the far side. Then I would like to create. I've always wanted like a assembly line. Like if I had more room and had a warehouse, like I would have one of those conveyor belts that have the metal wheels on them where they just roll. Like I would have me a little assembly line. So just kind of, you just do what's in front of you and that's it, right? And just keep going like that instead of having the choice to choose. Having the choice to choose is what slows me down. So maybe if I figure out a way to turn these glass cubes into an assembly line where I put a marker on the one I have to do this one next. There's a marker on it. Then the next, then the next. And then if I get another one, it goes to the back of the line and just waits there. So maybe I'll create something a little like that. All right, I'm done. Thanks everybody. I'll see you all in the next video.